Question: why do radio companies call their employees family? Last time I checked, your uncle doesn't get fired at Thanksgiving dinner. Funk that.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of training topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E.
Where is my weed? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Do you know what today is?
How do you like your eggs?
I'm sorry.
What was that you were saying?
Eggs? How do you like them?
It is National Egg Day.
Do I hear fried, boiled, basted, or sunny side up?
Scrambled, please.
Over easy, okay?
Deviled eggs. There's deviled eggs.
Start out an excellent day. Classic.
No yolk. Bad yolk. Sorry, bad joke.
Gotta break some eggs.
Showtime!
Oh, my goodness. I know I sound a little picky, but the only eggs I like are scrambled eggs. I don't know. Eggs creep me out, man. When I've been in a few boxing matches for hacky local Tampa radio, I would be around like actual MMA boxers, and oh my God, they'll just like eat a whole egg right in front of you. Like, wow, you got bigger balls than me. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Yeah, what's going on in the world?
This is not headline news. Today is National Egg Day. Too bad most of us can't afford to celebrate it. The final season of Stranger Things will be released on November 26th. It'll follow the 5 kids from their first season as they now enter middle age.
I mean, Millie Bobby Brown does look real grown up, according to Drake.
Ariana Grande will be in Meet the Parents 4, so we know the plot involves someone breaking up Ben Stiller's marriage. And some species of male spiders actually...
That was a great joke. I gotta go back to that.
4, so we know the plot involves someone breaking up Ben Stiller's marriage. And some species of male spiders actually tie up the female before mating. Those are known as Diddy Longlegs. This is not headline news.
I love him. That was a great joke. All right, out there. Speaking of great jokes, not at all.
Authorities in California recently discovered 2 rattlesnakes and a baby spider monkey while searching the home of a suspected drug dealer and definite drug user.
Some business news, the maker of Nutter Butters, Chips Ahoy, and Oreos is suing Aldi for allegedly using packaging that blatantly copies their products. Yeah, Aldi apologized and as a peace offering sent Nabisco a bunch of delicious prongles.
CNN has announced it will air a live performance of the play Good Night and Good Luck, which will be the first time a Broadway show will be televised live. And to simulate the experience of seeing it live, an old person will come to your home and forget to turn off the ringer on their phone.
Oh, frickin' funny. So hilarious.
And now a woman's restroom dilemma.
Paper towel, air dryer. Which one is more sanitary? Air dryer, right? But wait, if that's true, why are there paper towels? Is there a risk to the air dryer that I don't know about? Does it stir up germs that I'll inhale? And now I have lung fungus? Is lung fungus a thing? Shouldn't it be called lungus?
That was terrible. 856-49-HOPPY. It's the blessing and the curse of listening to things for the first time with my audience. Sometimes it's a grand slam, you win the game in the bottom of the ninth inning, and sometimes it's like a pitcher giving up 8 runs, and that was that example. The Manson family murderer, Patricia Krenwinkel, is getting paroled. Here she is in a 2015 documentary.
The thing I try to remember sometimes is that what I am today is not what I was at 19. And I can only tell you, I have been with something that started only as one woman with one man that turned into one of the most disastrous, most horrendous, most abominable situations
That's a good point.
that could possibly come out of.
This music is so documentary music. Oh my God.
I guess when I start thinking of myself, mostly the word that comes to mind is what a coward that I found myself to be, and what I allowed myself and where I allowed myself to go.
Yeah, that's on you, dog. 856-49-HOPPY. There was an escaped zebra that caused chaos on the highway. Of course, this happened in Tennessee. Because you're a Tennessee! Or whatever that joke was.
I was shocked for sure, but also in awe, to be that close to, this big animal like that. So I was definitely amazed by it and a little bit scared for it as well.
Oh. It's the most Tennessee answer I've ever seen. Someone in Florida would have been like, "Get my shotgun, boy!" What do we got here with this comedy skit?
It's graduation time. Look, there's Brandy. She's going to Arizona State University in the fall. Congratulations to Blake. He's got a scholarship to Yale.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's Brad.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to chill out in the basement for the next year and play video games. But wait, here comes Brandy's mom. She's inviting Brad over while Dad takes Brandy to tour the campus.
All right, that was terrible. I don't know what was more terrible, those skits or this opening segment. All right, here's the deal. We are only 8 minutes and 12 seconds, 8 minutes and 13 seconds into this madness. So we're going to come back in Happy Hour on this Tuesday, this Taco Tuesday, on this Hump Day. Again, thanks, started after these words.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, Sean Mac, Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig? We keep it all shot down, you understand? 'Cause we getting money. Sean Mac, Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys. MySpace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mac, Premier, shot down. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side. My life, nigga, all I know. Moving on the op on the beat song. My teacher asked me what I wanna be. Said the G's with a beat song. Never cross flag from the low to the wild hunters. Neutron, kill a nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6. And you better know your lick when you walk up in the county. And they ask what you is. All well, GD, Christ Lord, Daddy King, BD, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. Ain't living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief Steel, full rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't want to war me. So act accordingly before I put it in effect. violation if you disrespect. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody play the shit. From the hundred to the low, east to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it. We in the middle of the action, in the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we a mission express spot gas, fantastic. Better act in the Illinois boys grinding. I don't think a nigga out here who will really drive. I'm highly respect. You know the way we feed gangster and faster and best. I got more members that is will connect. And we believe in the chillin', we elect the you got a death wish, you go against your brain, time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody play the shit. From the hundred to the low, to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it, yo. Shit, I don't know what you heard. All I know is kids self-record when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers. We don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box, reaching back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip hop, but nigga, I don't play. A motherfucker, this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat. I'm just letting you know when the dough, I'm as gangster as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoke, Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed a deal. I need the publicity. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody play the shit. From the hundred to the low, to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it, yo. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray. Everybody play the shit. From the hundred to the low, to west to the pole, everybody say it, yo.
Fuck you, Calta. You backstabbing douche. You're not innocent either, Dizzy. You're a little C-word.
Oh, sure.
What a banger. Yeah. Got it. Don't beat me up, boys. I'm just here playing your bangers like 20 years ago.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, Todd Chrisley went on a post-prison shopping spree and had a message. The feds got.
Where is the contrition?
Contrition, there's outrage.
He doesn't believe he committed a crime, though?
What a dumb piece of garbage.
In his world, as
he's a narcissistic, in the closet loser.
long as Donald Trump is president, he can do anything the blank he wants.
Taylor Swift
Suck some dick in.
bought back her music catalog. She took it from the man, and she owns it now.
She pulled the biggest scam. She re-recorded all this music, and everyone bought all the different versions of it, and now she got it back anyway. He's right.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
My support and all her fans, we made this happen for her.
But you're suckers.
And you're a bitch.
The truth comes out around her.
Kylie Jenner is the New York
Knicks good luck charm. She was in the building, the Knicks won. They forced a game 6.
She has to show up for game 6. We need her. What if she says, I will fly to
Oh, this is old. Yeah. She definitely did job.
Indianapolis if more than 1 million people buy my beauty products?
I will wear her beauty products if she goes.
Are you kidding me?
We got Ray J on our 2B Diddy trial show, and he really
Nothing's better than
got into
2B. 2B's got some of the bangers, man. They got some good shows on her.
with Nancy Grace.
You thought Diddy was gonna be found not guilty.
I'm about to have a debate with Nancy Grace.
I felt bad for Ray J. She just smacked him right in the face.
If you think that
Nancy Grace is just the definition of a C next Tuesday.
that was something, what Nancy Grace and Joe Tecopino did was crazy.
Somebody's getting mad. You gonna turn red in the face and your eyes bulge out again?
Well, come on.
Shut up, bitch.
Can't wait.
Nancy, come on.
At least my eyes move, Nancy. At least my eyes move.
Yeah, she's the worst. You know, she's awful in bed, too. There you go. It's chaos on TMZ. Like usual, and then there's chaos with this idiot. When will she ever shut up?
Happy hot topic.
She'll be dead in the afterlife in the 2100, still babbling about Offset.
Now I'm crashing out. Because now I'm going to crash out, and I don't give a I want you to die, but I want you to die now.
Cardi B crashing out as she calls out estranged hubby Offset.
I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up.
Oh, yeah, you get tied up on it.
A lot of drama.
It all played out Friday on X Spaces. Cardi going live to rant about her ex after he filed.
She ranted about her ex on X. First time I've ever called it X.
For spousal support, alleging he's a deadbeat father and getting so heated, she let a secret slip.
What is?
He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times.
Listen, I'm indifferent about Cardi B. I think WAP is quite the banger. But, I can't stand deadbeat dads. If you're a deadbeat dad, you make the whole gender look bad. You're a fucking loser.
8-month-old Blossom is the youngest of Cardi and Offset's 3 kids, whose name we did not know until now.
Oh, snappity snap snap.
The two also share 6-year-old daughter Culture and 3-year-old son Wave.
I bet he gets them mixed up. He's like, what up, Wave? And she's like, I'm Culture.
And Cardi claims it costs a lot to raise them.
So my kids got their own driver.
Yeah, she spent a little bit too much money. It's almost like rappers are stupid.
They picked them up from school. They dropped them off. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month.
That is absolutely, positively ridiculous. That's that ghetto trash thing where you like had the money, which you didn't have growing up. I like a good rags to riches story. Don't get me wrong, but then you go through,
Go to school this year. You didn't pay for it. That's $45,000.
Why would you pay for that? Why? Why would you want to pay $45,000 for school? I mean, I kind of respect that you want your kids to be smarter than you, but you just go to class and they're automatically smarter than you, Cardi.
Wave school a year is $35,000.
That's like, okay, that's 70,000 times 12, 840,000 in 12 years if they pay 70,000 each year. $70.
My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week.
Loser.
The nanny was $700 a day. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now.
Why is this so much money? It's stupid.
Because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours. 1 hour for Culture, 1 hour for Wave.
Supposedly, according to the website, which you never know what the Celebrity Net Worth website says, her net worth is $100 million. So I guess she can afford it, but still, this stuff adds up, man.
Each hour is $250. So that's count that up.
Yeah, count it up. Do basic math.
That's 4 times a week.
The sum.
I don't care anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of someone that just does blah, blah, blah all day.
Happy hot topic.
The
This year has been full of the highest highs and the lowest lows of my
Shut up, bitch.
life.
2 of Blake Lively's illegal claims against Justin Baldoni are ending with her.
You thought you were going to bring down the man because you were mad about how the movie ended, even though he was the director and obviously knows more than you. So you tried to cancel the man, and it didn't work.
Or at least she hopes.
No surprise, I've had like a pretty intense year.
In docs obtained by ET, the actress asked...
They love telling you when they obtain it. Like, look at us. We obtain something that TMZ usually does. Give us a pat on the back. Shut up.
The court to drop 2 allegations from her sexual misconduct suit: intentional infliction of emotional distress and negligent infliction of emotional distress.
Just being a see you next Tuesday should be the name of the charge.
This, as Baldoni's lawyers tell the court, the actress refused to provide evidence in the form of medical documents to back up her claims.
Yeah, means you're guilty. Means you're lying.
Lively's team firing back, calling out Baldoni's for seeking another tired round of tabloid coverage, adding that this move is simply their way of streamlining and focusing Lively's case.
It should say on Blake's tombstone, Blake is a flake.
She maintains working on It Ends With Us caused her emotional distress.
Oh, poor baby, all the money you made. Emotional distress is just called being anxious. I'm suffering it right now.
And stands by her sexual harassment allegations.
Well, let's see how that works out, honey.
So what's happening now is both sides are trying to find evidence to support their case.
Now it's in the court's hands whether Lively's claims will actually be dismissed.
All right, so we'll see here. God, I'm so sick of talking about her. She's the worst.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, that money. You know we keep a nigga living right. And blame it on my connect cause he got the cheaper price. I gotta keep it fly, everything customized. Marinara red Chevy on Pirelli ties. A big black motherfucker looking like a slave. And fuck snitches, real niggas take it to the grave. Straight business, gotta stay paid. I remember mama used to tell me weed was a gateway. I never thought I'd live to see the day when a nigga fingertips and count 100K. Bogus boys, we the heavyweights. Them bitches love us cause we thuggin' and we getting money every day. Now throw it in a pie and watch me chef it up. That cold water make it swell up like Professor Clump. First of the month we got them birds flying. That money coming quicker than a nigga fucking for the first time. I'm in a house built from the ground counting paper. A couple $100,000 buried in the foundation. I save it for a rainy day. I keep that liquid round like the Gatorade table at the race. Yeah, a nigga rich, how long will it last? They coming from me any minute, so I spend it fast. Getting cash, that's what I'm about. I stay thumbing through these racks, now why the fuck you think they call me count? I hear you talking, you ain't down to ride. Slow down, this shit can turn into a homicide. You niggas know how I get it, boy. I live a life of a bogus boy. Some new money, a new day. Getting cash, homie, yeah, with your way. You niggas know how I get it, boy. I live a life of a bogus boy. I can trick a nigga like I can trick a bitch. I can whoop a motherfucker with a phony brick. And when it's moving slow, we gon' hit a lick. That's the main ingredient in recipe to getting rich. I'm getting frustrated, my bank is running thin. I need to buy a bigger crib to fit this money in. It's getting hard to keep the stash put up. We in the crib tripping Rapping over cans like a petty ass nigga. Homie, I'm major, that's why they catch your feelings. Man, cause my money coming in by the millions. And I put it on your head by the thousands. We live a life while you other niggas rap about it. Yeah, I hear you talking, you ain't down the ride. Slow down, this shit can turn into a homicide. You niggas know how I get it, boy. I live a life of a bogus boy. It's a new money, a new day. Getting cash on me, yeah, with your way. You niggas know how I get it, boy. I live a life of a bogus boy.
I should just do this all day for the next 37 minutes. Just go.
Happy Hour will be right back.
But I won't. What up? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. Hanging out with you. And don't think I forgot about you for the next hour. You know why radio shows sound perfect? Because they'll do like 5 takes. Here on Happy Hour, we just fly through it. This is being brought to you by DZBZ Honey at DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you it's got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lollipop the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get honey. Go to DZBZHoney.com and I check out, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Question. Why is it that every other subscription service immediately charges you, but Apple has to wait right to when you are in line at Five Guys buying lunch? Funk that. It's the absolute worst. You think you have more money, and you don't.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, it's BJ Shea, and this guy you're listening to right now, Ryan Hoppe, okay? Also known as Hoppe, also known as the killer of TikTok. Yes, it's true. Believe everything you hear.
Welcome back to the show that is your daily dopamine hit. That being Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Fuck you, Dizzy.
Happy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive.
Oh, sure.
From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Happy Hour when the real begins.
Oh, sure.
Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. Say beat to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, we bringing
It's really freaking weird.
the fix. Come on.
Actually, Actually, it's not that weird because I do have 22,000 listeners.
No waves and the city's its friend.
I'm growing, baby.
Then you can't resist every scoop.
I had an investigative journalist from a newspaper. I know newspapers still exist. Wanted to interview me about my rants about Jeffrey Knight. And I will talk about Jeffrey Knight. That scumbag leads whenever Fox 13 talks about it. But it's very suspicious how all of a sudden, after about Mother's Day, we've heard nothing from Jeffrey Knight. It's what pisses me off about St. Pete and Tampa. If you're well connected, you're protected. Kind of like when Mike Keltis stole someone's phone and shoved a woman to the ground. That's happening in Philly. You're getting a criminal charge. Oh, but you're a fat slob that does a morning show? Whatever. But Jeffrey Knight, man, it's freaking weird. And I had like 2-3 people reach out to me that worked there that were grateful. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind, dude. You shouldn't be able to get away with that stuff. But speaking of that, we do have this headline about another scumbag from Florida.
Happy Hot Topic.
This is News Channel 8 at 5:30 on your side.
Anybody in this
I love that. So 90s. On your side.
community, in fact 12, will be asked to decide the issue of guilt and innocence in this case.
It's been more than 1 month since the deadly mass shooting at Florida State University.
Wow, time has flown.
And a grand jury indicted Phoenix Eichner with first-degree murder charges, punishable by death. But there is still a lot
Why can't we just shoot him now? Just... Bye, bitch.
We do not know about that.
We're too nice to criminals and we're too nice to school shooters. If we were to take them out immediately, people might stop committing crimes.
With first-degree murder charges, punishable by death. But there is still a lot we do not know about that shooting, including a motive. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Stacey Scheibel. Thanks for joining us.
What up, baby?
News Channel 8's Mackenzie Laporte sat down with the Leon County State Attorney for an update on the investigation.
Phoenix Eichner faces
Josh is freaking cute. Sit on my lap.
2 counts of first-degree murder with 7 counts of attempted murder. State Attorney Jack Campbell says the investigation remains active. And
yeah, I mean, but we know he did it. What are we investigating? That pig of a mommy and literally and figuratively because she's a cop.
Will continue until trial, which could be 6 months from now.
Oh, goodies. They got the taxpayer money paying for him to be hospitalized and, do whatever he's got to do. Electric chair right now. Kill that mother effer. Bye, bitch. They don't deserve rights. Think about the people that were just trying to go to a library at FSU. Now they're not here. Funk. Dad.
We never stop looking for more evidence. We never stop looking for the truth.
Law enforcement and prosecutors are still gathering evidence, meeting with victims, and preparing for trial in the State versus Eichner case.
God, he's a hideous-looking human being. You know when you see some dudes in public and you're just like, you're a mutant. And a lot of times it's when I get recognized for working with Cowhead. The thing is, you look at him and you just go, God, you're a loser. God, you don't contribute any good to this world. Neither does your mom. And the other thing that's sad is that shooting in South Florida 7 years ago, some of those kids were at that shooting and they go to FSU and then there's a shooting. That's BS.
Unfortunately, we've been to scenes like this before. A school shooting, this was the first one of those I've ever been to, and it's something I wish I had never had to.
I can imagine. No one wakes up in the morning and is like, hey, can we have a school shooting?
The entire incident was over in 3 minutes and 3 seconds. 2 lives were taken, 6 were injured, and hundreds of lives were forever changed. I know.
Hundreds? How about everybody at FSU?
This is a question that's kind of on
thousands then, dummy.
everyone's minds, but, is there any word of a motive or anything
Well, he's a pussy. That's a motive.
with the acts that occurred?
Do we have thoughts about a motive? Yes, I do. Am I going to discuss it in public? No, I cannot.
All right, well then, there's really no reason to have you on camera. You contribute nothing.
Shortstop Wander Franco appeared in court in the Dominican Republic today for the first day of his trial.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay media, specifically sports radio and the media, has not covered this at all. They're sweeping it right under the rug because they don't want to lose their bullpen pass to, get the locker room pass, get the media credentials, the word I'm looking for, of the Tampa Bay Rays. So all the Rays media covers things up because they don't want to lose their inside access. This just in, I don't give a flying F. I never have. It's a blessing and curse of mine.
He is accused of having sex with a 14-year-old girl.
Saddest part is that mama, the victim, literally allowed it.
And then paying off her mother,
pig,
to cover it up. Franco says that he is the victim of blackmail in this case. News.
Yeah, you might have been blackmailed, but you were also banging a 14-year-old. You were banging someone who was born in 2011. Shut up.
Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joining us live in our Tampa newsroom with more on Franco's trial. I mean, this is getting heated.
Good evening, Keith. That it is. Wander Franco isn't being paid by the Tampa Bay Rays right now.
Yeah, I can imagine they're trying not to. Stu Sternberg will find any reason not to pay someone.
He hopes to get back to baseball and his career, but this trial could take months.
Yeah. And waste of taxpayers' money.
In 2023, Wander Franco was having an all-star season for the Tampa Bay Rays. I
remember I was at iHeart at the time, and everyone's like, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Well, guess what I'm doing?
Also had an 11-year, $182 million contract. But all of that came to a halt with serious allegations in his native country of the Dominican Republic.
He's making everybody from the DR look bad, by the way.
Prosecutors say he had a sexual relationship with the 14-year-old girl.
I can't even imagine doing that, man. It's so gross.
Rays fan Juan Nicolache told us Franco must face justice.
De ser cierto, pues. If it's true, he has to pay for what he did.
This guy's more outspoken than 6:20 a.m.
If it really is true that children are untouchable.
Trial was set to begin for Franco and the Dominican last December, but when only 3 witnesses out of 30 showed up, prosecutors asked for a delay.
I wonder if he paid some people off.
Franco's defense team maintains he is innocent, and Rays fan Juan Nicolache says he believes the justice system in the Dominican has been tough on Franco.
Who's this asswife?
I believe the justice system has been very harsh on him, very biased.
Yeah, he's a pedophile. You've had sex with a 14-year-old.
There are rumors that the mother is involved in the case, and if he were someone without power or money, it's very unlikely that the woman will have approached him or made her daughter approach him.
This whole thing sucks.
If that was indeed the plan.
All right, whatever, dude. You do you, boo. Let me see here. Haley Joel Osment must attend 3 AA meetings a week. That sounds fun. Josh Allen's ex was seen out and about. Her boobies are about to pump out. She's eating pizza and coffee. That toilet must have smelled awful later on. Let's see here. We got the King of the Hill actor who was killed. The husband claimed homophobia caused the murder. Let's hear more about that. Right, where's that clip? I have like 20 clips open. Here we go.
On my death, I would like to pass the land on to you, Dale, for all the help you've given me.
Oh, the pussy I got.
Score! Actor Jonathan Joss, best known as the voice of John Redcorn on King of the Hill, shot and killed by a neighbor in Texas.
Loser.
He was 59 years old. According to reports, Joss was gunned down outside of his home in San Antonio on Sunday, where authorities found him lying near the roadway. First responders attempted life-saving measures, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect...
It's weird. I don't even know how they're doing this King of the Hill reunion, because Brittany Murphy's been dead like 16 years. And the guy who played Dale is dead, and then I guess they weren't going to have John Redcorn. What, are you just going to have Bobby and Bill?
Fled, but was arrested just a block away. The investigation is ongoing, but in a new statement, Joss's husband, Tristan, whom he married on Valentine's Day, seems to characterize the shooting as a hate crime. He says they were both threatened by people in the area for years, and
God, it's a freaking Texas thing. Homophobia is a real thing. And anybody out there, I'll talk about it later, anybody out there that's bothered by Pride Month, shut up.
The suspect yelled violent, homophobic slurs at them before the murder. Tristan claims Jonathan saved his life by pushing him out of the way and explains, quote, "My focus now is protecting his legacy and honoring the life we built together."
Freaking sad. Love is love.
Hank, Nancy has a therapeutic massage today.
Hell yeah.
For her migraines.
Joss voiced John Redcorn on King of the Hill for more than 10 seasons, and according to Variety, he already recorded lines for the show's revival, coming to Hulu in August.
Yeah, this show's cursed, man.
The star also had a recurring role opposite Amy Poehler on Parks and Recreation.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a grouch, but I think Park and Rec is garbage.
What about, and I'm just spitballing here, a large neon advertisement for the Wamapo Casino?
All right, there's Park and Rec just puts me to sleep. It's such a sleepy show.
Sydney Sweeney kept her answers short and sweet when asked about the status of her relationship with Jonathan Davino.
Man, the more I learn about Sydney Sweeney, the more high maintenance annoying she seems.
The actress 27, who has been selling soap made with her bathwater, made the revelations while speaking with the Times about her upcoming series, Echo Valley. The Euphoria star, who was seen without her engagement ring
That's a big deal.
in February, came clean about the breakup when asked if she was planning a wedding. The Euphoria star, who was seen without her engagement ring in February, came clean about the breakup when asked if she was planning a wedding.
Yeah. You know, she had plenty of pearl necklaces,
No was the answer. She answered yes when asked if she was single, adding, "I'm learning a lot about myself."
That's what happens when you go through a breakup in the quarter life of your life, around 25. You do learn things about yourself.
Spending more time with my friends.
And what happens is a lot of times when you're in a relationship with someone, you start to neglect the people that actually care about you. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot you existed, Mom. Because it happened to me.
And I'm loving it. She and Davino, 41, had been together since 2018. And
So she was with him since she was like 18. And he really waited for her to grow up.
Got engaged in 2022.
Yeah. When you get engaged but you don't set a date, it's nothing more than him afraid that you're going to leave him.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Fucking Goon Squad, the hardest motherfuckers in the Midwest. Check this shit right here, it's for you bitch niggas. Y'all ain't gangster, that's the name of this shit. What?
One of them bitches. These days, shit's crazy, better have that on you. Police will kill you faster than the nigga on the corner. I'ma shoot back, keep your vest on. I ain't aiming for that, I'll leave your shit pushed back. Play with me like it's a joke or something. Till the bullet really hit your head and open some. I wanna run up in the precinct, let the cannons blow. Bitches really got me feeling like Angelo. Y'all hoes good, it ain't no love. Killed my little nigga G-Man in cold blood. 4 times in the back, left him stretched on the curb. This is what you call protected, sir. Everybody out here ain't plug, talking that stuff like I won't change ya. I swear everybody wanna be thug, they wanna be thug, but y'all ain't gangsters. I smoked up in front the corner store, worse than gun galore. You looking for trouble, we gon' give you what you come here for. You steal my brother, nigga, this mean war. I stay on my math while I'm playing the app. Posted in the hallway, counting my cash while pushing your bags. A ball's a crumb, a cookie's a half. I stepped on my game and rookies is bad. Well, that's too bad. They don't know that brain hustle's a savage.
cash and stashing. Bastards, you forgot all about that. Say something about some money, shorty, I'm all about that. Please, best believe my niggas gangster, don't doubt that. Aim a bang at your head and I can patch all about that. Or catch a nigga chillin' in the club when he breathes out back. His jewelry and cheese, these leaving without that. I'm a beast for the east, where the heat's a squeeze, man. It's deep in the streets and rest in peace to G-man. Everybody out here ain't plug, talking that stuff like I won't change ya. I swear everybody wanna be tough, they wanna be good, but y'all ain't gangsters. I post up in front the corner store, who works and guns galore. You looking for trouble, we gon' give you what you come here for. You kill my brother, nigga, this means war. You rappers talk shit, don't know what I've been through. Like 30 won't come out the field and go in me. I got choppers, Mac, shall I continue? Glocks, Hector and Koch, it's all on the menu. I red dot your head like a Hindu. Look what you got yourself into. We get it poppin' on the Jace, and we gonna see justice. Cause mama got Cochran on the case. You know dope to bring back what you took from her that day. You took the sun, so it's trauma on her face. Bloodshot, fuck a cop, he can get it too. Got Goldie locked up for some shit he ain't even do. Post up in front of the corner store, who work and guns galore. You looking for trouble? We gon' give you what you come here for. You kill my brother, nigga, this means war.
Grimeyville Part 2. I'm your official fucking host. Call me the street reporter. Call me the DJ. Call me the car salesman. Call me the advertiser. Just call me the motherfucking money maker and the street representative. I go by the name of motherfucking DJ Fairs, and I'm grimy right now. I'm real fucking grimy. Show love to my family at Power. That nigga Bulu, Jay Allen, Bam, Hot Boy Tony Shag, Kourtnei, Stone Pony, my nigga Trey. And this nigga, he ain't even with the fucking radio station, but he just down with the fucking team. That nigga Big Rich. You know how we do. We just be grimy in the streets. Part 2. Motherfucker. Stone Pony, Trey, and the nigga getting all the fucking hot ass, exclusive ass beats in the motherfucking street. That nigga Big Richie. Artists calling me mad at me. Fucking instrumentals, man. Fuck them. Big on my peeps from Off the Block Entertainment. The nigga G, the nigga Ali, Wall Street, Grimeyville Part 2. Nigga, grab your nuts.
Happy Hour will be right back.
That's man. Whatever. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20 to save 20%. This is being brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, I'll go there.
It's you and me, Ryan Hoppe.
Rich Cayley, Master Barbershop.
It's you and me, Ryan.
At RichKBarber.com. When I tell you he is the best around, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you gotta sign up at RichKBarber.com. You can't just show up and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? But when you sign up, you'll save $10. This is being brought to you by Counseling on Call.net. I just had a brain fart. Do you live in Florida or Maryland and you need help with your mental health? Counseling on Call.net. Anything else? Do. That's it. Alright, we're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going. But before I get to this PSA from Hammer and Hank, San Francisco radio legend Henry James Oakes. You can check out all 14 episodes by typing in HAMMERIN Hank on Spotify or whatever platforms you use, but Spotify has all 14 episodes in a playlist. Okay? Here we go.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulty difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Cameron Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Question. Why do people still use the R word online? You sound like an absolute ass. Why? Funk that. I mean, get over yourself.
Doors closing.
Fuck you, Calta. Cowhead.
And now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Fish Calloway, and you are listening to my best friend Ryan Hoppe. He taught me who the hell writes this? Who writes this?
Got him.
Did he write this? Why would he write this? It's Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who?
It is.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
There is no nepotism here. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Lions fall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6 foot 9, he's fly.
Whatever.
From Chicago to the Bay.
I got it.
In St. Pete, he'll stay. Talk of love and fame. Dating life's his game.
Whatever.
News all stars he spills. With laughter filled. Hoppe Hour, all you need.
Yeah.
Rich and Ely, take a seat.
I got it.
Ryan's got the groove.
I do, baby.
Hoppe Hour makes you move.
Oh, what's going on?
A cat by his side. In Florida they reside.
856 49 Hoppe. 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Shut up! Shut up! If you're on the job site, blare my cat for the next 10 seconds. This is what I have to deal with. Or maybe she has to deal with me. That's why she asked. Never thought about it that way. Alright, enough of that.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Crying? Okay, crying.
That should be a commercial for a vasectomy.
Kylie Jenner calls out her kids for fake crying.
I bet they love you.
The Kardashian star who shares daughter Stormi and son Air with ex Travis Scott is sharing a hilarious moment with her kids on Instagram.
Oh, it's so funny.
Kylie posted a video of her kids seemingly pretending to fake cry on her Instagram stories.
I can't listen to them. I don't know if you are aware. I don't know if you know. But guess what?
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Happy Hot Topic!
JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes finally confirmed their relationship.
This is going to end with a problem. She's gone through a little car life crisis where she wants to try out penis. She wants to try out guys. She's a true bisexual.
After weeks of online speculation about
How do I know? Because that's the type of women I attract.
the two, the Dance Moms alum confirmed to UK newspaper The Guardian that they are in fact dating. Quote, it's not platonic anymore. And it's been a beautiful development, a beautiful connection.
That's good.
And I'm absolutely head over heels for him. And he's
Oh yeah, I'm down on my knees.
the same way, she told the outlet on June 2nd. The 22-year-old's confirmation comes one day after her 32-year-old beau shared a selfie of them in bed together.
That was freaking weird. I did that once with my ex. Nauseating. Oh, look at me, I just got laid. Shut up, 22-year-old Ryan.
In the pic shared on Chris's Snapchat, JoJo is resting her head on his chest as he wraps his arms around her and kisses her on the forehead. Sleeping Beauty, he wrote over the photo. JoJo and Chris first met as contestants on Celebrity Big Brother UK.
Hell yeah.
When the show first started airing its new season in April, JoJo was identifying as a lesbian and was in a relationship with Australian dancer Kath Ebbs. The pair broke up after the season wrapped, and JoJo quickly shut down speculation that the breakup had anything to do with Chris.
Sure. I'm sure there was no collusion there. I'm sure right when you broke up is when you officially started dating him. Get the hell out of here.
Since then, JoJo and Chris shared PDA-filled photos and videos on social media, leading fans to question if they were in fact an item. In fact, when the two stopped by Access Daily's taping at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando in May, they
You were in Orlando? You didn't hit me up.
had a hard time defining their relationship to Mario Lopez and Kid Hoover.
We came in with the show here, Big Brother UK, and everyone seems very invested in your instant connection. There was some cuddling.
Hey.
That would be 90% as happy as I am in here without your friendship.
Did you see
Oh, your friendship. Is that what you call the penis?
this comment? Who knew you guys would
Common.
connect so easily?
Well, no, we didn't. I didn't know anything about JoJo, and likewise, so we've got in the house. But I think when you're in an environment like that, which is you're literally living, you're in a house, you don't know anything what's going on outside. You have no phones, you have no connection with anyone. We formed our own connection.
I am. That's what you call having intercourse.
Sutton Foster dazzled solo on the red carpet at Sunday's 69th Annual Drama Desk Awards, but desperately avoided questions amid her eyebrow-raising romance with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, she's a side chick.
DailyMail.com can
You notice how side chicks never respond?
exclusively reveal the 50-year-old Broadway star stepped out under intense scrutiny surrounding her relationship with the 56-year-old Wolverine actor whose messy divorce from wife Deborah Lee Furness has stirred up plenty of controversy. After Deborah Lee, 69, officially filed for divorce 2 years after announcing their separation, she opened up exclusively to DailyMail.com about her heartbreak, taking a pointed swipe at Jackman amid swirling rumors he cheated with Foster.
Of course he did.
My heart and
Surprised he didn't cheat with a guy.
compassion go out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of betrayal, Furness said in the bombshell statement. Despite Furness's scathing remark, Foster stepped out smiling at the glitzy event, her first appearance since The Job, where she was nominated for Outstanding Lead Performance.
Alright, whatever. So there's what's going on here?
Offset issued a not-so-subtle response to his estranged wife, Cardi B's new romance with
Hell yeah.
Stefan Diggs.
Yeah, he's banging her out better.
After the couple went Instagram official with a raunchy twerking video over the weekend, Cardi
Freaking nauseating. Focus on the NFL. I know you're brain dead from CTE and horny, but you got a job to do.
Cardi's ex posted and deleted a tweet about good rollout and PR. Screenshots also show the Migos rapper sharing a since deleted clip via X of a man throwing a basketball out of frame. The
Wow. What are you, like 12-year-old?
shady social media upload read,
You cheated on her all the time. What do you expect from her?
"Today, I'll pass." The 31-year-old NFL player appeared to clap back at Offset on his Instagram story on Sunday. The athlete shared a black and white photo of himself catching a football. One social media user gushed of the diss. He said, "We good over here."
All right, whatever. You got a bunch of simps of Offset.
I caught her with another writing to see two grown men going back and forth over this woman. I love it.
Yeah, she's a bust down. Got a body count as long as a CVS or something.
New England Patriots wide receiver has been romantically linked to Cardi since October 2024, 3 months after the Grammy winner filed for divorce from Offset.
All right, there's I just love how often Offset cheats on her. And then when she gets laid, he's like, no. I notice that a lot with like urban guys, like NFL players and rappers. It's like when the man does it, I'm just exploring my sexuality. But when a woman does it, she's a slut. Shut up. Almost said slut. Maybe that's the way you'll tell a slut to shut up. Shut up. All right. This is a weird headline. This is such idiocracy. So I guess Kylie Jenner is not happy with her boobies. You know, I am. And TikToker Rachel Leary uploaded a video where she says how you can get the perfect boobs.
This is a TikTok for Kylie Jenner, okay? If you're not Kylie Jenner and you don't
God, what is it about the British accent that makes you sound sexier?
care about
Sit on my lap.
boob jobs, plastic surgery, just keep scrolling.
Blowjobs too.
Girl, please, can you just tell us? I promise you, my followers, lovely. Safe space on here. Please, can you just tell me /us/ anyone that's interested what it is that you asked for when you had your boobs done?
Oh, jeez. She's like, give me bigger tits.
To me, you have got what I am like looking for, like to have done. In terms of like a boob job, it's like the most perfect natural looking boob job ever. They're still big.
Show them, baby.
But whatever way you've had the implants, if they are implants, or if you had like fat transfer, to me it is perfection. That is what I aspire
Listen, I don't mind small boobies as long as you're not flat. I've hooked up with girls where my nipples are bigger and it's freaking weird.
to look like. I don't expect you to share, or even actually number one, I don't actually expect you to see this TikTok. But two, I don't expect you to share who did the work. I understand for you guys, very sacred stuff.
Can you imagine you're bored and you're like, hi, I'm going to do a TikTok about boobs. Or what's worse, that or me covering the TikTok?
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Midwest pusher. Yeah, whole deal, nigga.
I'm tired of not having no motherfucking money. I don't know about you niggas, but I got a healthy ass appetite, nigga. I'm gonna get it by any means. That's right.
Smack, bitch.
I'm sick and tired of not having no dough, so I gotta resort to all that I know. If it means selling blow or getting a fofo and kicking in doors, I'ma have things I need plus more. I got kids to feed and they need places to stay. That's right. How can I pay bills making minimum wage? See, back in the days, I knew a Belizean cat with that roll. House right off the lake, nicest cars that I ever saw. I met the man through a Jamaican named Ted. I used to get work from Ted, but Ted ended up getting snatched by the feds. Since the feds was hot, I shook the spot. About a month later, a drought came and I took the drop. Now my man Ted popped, and I ain't got a soul reaching for me. Only thing that I know now is reaching for heat. I'm at a club talking, guess who I see? The same Belizean Ted introduced me to. Now I'm tucking my heat. I approached the nigga, what's happening? You back in the state? He said, yeah, me got to get paid. I still got that weight. I told him I was still down and need to connect like today. He said to hit him later on this two-way. That's progress. I'm about to hit this nigga for his grip from the ground up. About to rob this nigga for his shit from the ground up. Nigga hurt, nigga better creep from the ground up. This nigga sweet, I'm about to sneak from the ground up. And hit this nigga for his grip from the ground up. I'm about to rob nigga for his shit from the ground up. Nigga hurt, nigga better creep from the ground up. This nigga sweet, I'm about to sneak from the ground up. I gave him a call the very next day. Told him to meet me in a place that he figured was safe. Downtown Ruth Chris, let me order a steak. Well done T-bone steak on my plate while I wait. I'm feeling jittery and now with him past the no-show. Just as I paid the tab, I seen the nigga walk through the door. What's the business, nigga? I ain't got no time for the game. Told you to meet me here at 6, man, it's 7:45. He sat down and apologized, then we started to talk. What's your price? It's like 20 a piece, hard assault. Sound good to me, I need a day or two to get 3. When he bring that shit, I'ma leave him right where he be. Shook his hands, looked him in the eyes, told him we own. He ain't expecting nothing funny, he know what I used to be on. But I'm hurting now, I need that cheddar, De Niro, that dough. When a nigga leaking, you know how shit go. On the low, I'm taking this nigga for his grip from the ground up. About to rob this nigga for his shit from the ground up. Nigga hurt, nigga better creep from the ground up. This nigga sweet, I'm about to sneak from the ground up. They hit this nigga for his grip from the ground up. I'm about to rob this nigga for his shit from the ground up. Nigga hurt, nigga better creep from the ground up. This nigga sweet, I'm about to sneak from the ground up. I got this Belize shit right in my pocket. Couple of vests, 2 niggas with me, pistol 9 glocking. Time to make the call, told him I was ready to get down. He wanna meet me at that rock and roll McDonald's downtown. I guess he feels safe when the police around. I give a fuck who see me hit this lick. I want them bricks, this bitch going down. Put in the lot. Peep this car with 2 niggas in it. They look suspicious. If they make the wrong move, they gon' get it. I be spitting. Drop my guys off in the back of the spot. Feel like a ragamuffin bumble clock. I'm a Nazi dreadlock. Here that nigga come. Duffel bag in one of his hands. Got a duffel bag in one of my hands. Gun in my pants. That mean it ain't no walking away from this lick. He got within reach. I upped on that bitch. Man, give me that shit. You don't want me to leave your brains on the side of your face. With all this weight and all these people around, somebody gon' catch a case that it ain't me. Took the bag from him, walked him to his ride. Then my goons duck kicked his ass in his ride. Rolled out, got to the spot, unwrapped the bricks. What the fuck is this? We been hit. I'm gon' kill that bitch. All alone, this motherfucking nigga was trying to stain up. He picked the right motherfucking one though. I'ma knock his motherfucking block off. I get niggas. Niggas don't get me. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour to keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Question. Why did Knicks fans think they were going to win the championship this year? You had Tom Thibodeau as a coach who just got fired. Funk that. Also, if we never hear from Ben Stiller again, I'm good with that. You have not been funny in 20 years.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Happy Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe. You're shaking it up with my boy Ryan Hoppe on Happy Hour.
That's me.
It's time to shake it up on Happy Hour.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi there, this is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe, and listening to Happy Hour. Oh, this is April Pillowfuff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour. I hope he can make my daughter happy. She needs tickets to see the Instincts, and I'll have to talk to his manager.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show, and you are listening to Happy Hour. With
Hey, this is Lex Staley with the Lex and Terry Radio Network.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
If the movie Project X was a radio show, it would be Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
What
The most listened to radio show. The other stations are tuned in too.
Hop in the morning or whenever you're listening.
Happy in the morning. Tune in and you'll see Ryan Hoppe's got the magic. It's live on your frequency. Happy Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer.
Whatever.
Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear.
Yeah.
Join us for the laughter, music and good vibes. Ryan's got you're right. Happy hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppy. We'll make your morning clear. News and jokes together. Make your mornings bright. Live with Ryan Hoppy. We're setting things just right. Happy hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppy. We'll make your morning clear.
Leave me a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. And go to my website, RyanHoppe Radio. For all 17 of our affiliates, all 14 platforms we're on, and all 359 interviews I've done. And we have Love Cheese from Mancow's Morning Madhouse calling in on Friday for the 360th episode. Come on now. I went to a speech class and I pretty much beat my stutter. But sometimes it just slips in. Kind of like JoJo Siwa and her new boyfriend. Just slipping it in. It's tight.
Hot topic.
My relationship with my ex-wife was that I wanted her to have a prenup.
Sam Asghari revealing his prenup support before.
He seems like a good-ass dude. She really dropped the ball cheating on him with the housemaid or whatever.
Tying the knot with Britney Spears. The actor detailed his decision in a new interview on.
All the comments here are, he's a narcissist. That's what every woman says about their ex. Shut up.
The Trading Secrets podcast posted June 2nd. The Princess of Pop met Sam on the set of her 2016 Slumber Party music video.
Oh, yeah, I would love a slumber party with her. Even though I've heard she likes to rip farts a lot. That'd be gross.
Followed by their years-long romance turned engagement in the wake of her conservatorship coming to an end.
I thought they got married. I don't remember anymore.
With the two saying I do in 2022.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sam's now telling fans why he was all for a prenuptial agreement.
They cared about
heading
it
into their ultimately short-lived happily ever after.
Whatever you have to do to protect yourself, prenup or anything like that. Like my relationship with my ex-wife was that I wanted her to have a prenup. I wanted to make sure she's protected because throughout her life, everybody, I don't know one person that's ever been in her life that didn't take an app.
I don't know how any of the free Britney mutants, all the cloud chasers that were using Britney, even though she's obviously backcrap crazy and doesn't know how to behave on a plane, I don't know how any of them could be against Sam Asghari. He sounds like a good enough dude.
That's sad. You know, so it's very sad. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure I'm the person that don't do that.
1 year after walking down the aisle, Sam filed for divorce from Brit in 2023.
Yeah, you know, when you're dumping Britney, I mean, she's backcrap crazy.
Which was finalized the following year. The 31-year-old, who's months into a new romance with girlfriend Brooke Irvine, also sharing his reaction at the time to misconceptions surrounding his former relationship.
I never get mad at the general public or, you know, fans.
That's good.
Or people that are seeing your life from a distance. Yeah. No matter what, there's always going to be people that have their own opinions. And
how could anybody think he sounds like a narcissist? Seems like a good dude.
You know,
Britney's the freaking baby narcissist.
I respect that. Yeah. But the only thing that really matters to me is what I think of myself.
I agree with that. That's what I tell myself every time I get a mean comment online. So on Apple Music, where I have all these sound effects, it tells me how many times I've played this sound effect. This next sound effect I've played 1,025 times.
Happy hot topic.
R. Kelly has an unexpected tie to Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial.
Of course he does. He's a creep.
As Combs' former assistant, who has been called Mia for the duration of her testimony, continued her third day on the stand in the rapper's sex trafficking trial, defense attorney Brian Steele detailed a text exchange between her and the rap mogul from January 2016, in which, according to NBC News reporters in the courtroom, Mia told him he saved her from R. Kelly in one of her nightmares. Indeed, in the text message, Mia detailed a dream in which she was being trapped in an elevator with Kelly, who is currently serving a 30-year prison.
That'd be a scary dream.
Sentenced for crimes related to sexual abuse against underage girls, until Combs came and rescued me. During her cross-examination, Mia, who accused Combs of sexually assaulting her, shared insight into her relationship dynamic with the rap mogul. And though she had once dreamed of him as her savior and allegedly sent multiple additional messages expressing love and good memories for NBC News, she testified that Combs had brainwashed her, alleging that the environment...
Yeah, this is a lot of times. Like, you know, you have like freaking that dirtbag Bill Maher that gets prostitutes. You know, you got people that are like, oh, why don't they just leave? It's Stockholm Syndrome, dummies.
And she was in at the time was filled with high highs
and maybe a little bit of clout
and low lows. Mia said she was too terrified and brainwashed to come forward with her allegations of sexual assault sooner. Mia said of her decision to speak out against Combs, it's been a long process. I'm still untangling these things. I'm in therapy. During her testimony 3 days prior, Mia detailed having
This music's giving me a panic attack.
to follow Combs' instructions very closely while working for him. Otherwise, she would have been in big trouble, gotten fired, lost her job, emotionally or possibly physically abused.
We don't want that, baby.
On one occasion, Mia accused Combs of forcing her to perform oral sex on him, which made her feel like trash. On another, the Bad Boys Records founder allegedly
supposedly with that little dick he has. Him having small dick energy, no.
assaulted her at his 40th birthday party after pouring her 3 shots of vodka. Mia alleged per NBC News, adding that she had not consented to the interaction. He put his
I feel like 80% of what they did was not consent.
arm next to my head up against the wall and leaned in to like kiss me and put his other hand up the side of my dress. I was
What a freaking weirdo.
shocked and I froze and I didn't even process what was happening.
All right, so there's that. What's going on with this girl that's got a long body count?
Happy Hot Topic!
All right, which of your podcast guests made you the most nervous and why?
Probably Craig and Austin, only because anything could have come out.
She knows about that stuff.
All right, which of your podcast guests made you laugh the most and why?
Harry made me laugh a lot. He's just so funny and
got a big dick.
Witty and charming, and I just always have a good time talking to him.
Which of your past podcast guests made
This is Kristen Cavallari, by the way.
blush the most and why?
I guess just by default I would say Bobby, but only because we were just talking about like the miscommunication that we had with me thinking he was asking me on a date.
Which
I bet every guy thinks they have a chance. She puts out.
Your past podcast guest did you relate to the most and why?
Well, I've related to a lot of my guests for different
They're all inside of me at some point.
reasons. I mean, like Laguna, I relate to because that was our whole high school experience. I relate to, I'm trying to think like who else, like Stassi. I had her on. I relate to her from like the reality world. Like I do feel like a lot of my guests I relate to in different capacities.
Which of your past podcast guests shared the most TMI information?
I'd say Harry. Like Harry really went for it and did not hold back, which I really appreciated.
And what was it?
He talked about everything from licking girls' buttholes to his
What a classy woman.
dad dying. Like we covered everything.
Which piece of information or story do you wish you could take back or regret sharing on your podcast?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really regret sharing anything. I just think it's been a lot. Like there's just been like a lot of information out there, and it's just been like there was like a couple month period where I like really didn't hold back, and it was just like a
I remember that. We were covering it, baby.
lot of headlines and media frenzy on top of the podcast where I felt like I needed to just shut the up for a while.
Name 3 of your dream celebrity podcast guests and why.
Okay, well, I would love to interview Kate Moss because I just think she's a fashion icon, and also she just has so many good stories. Like her stories would be insane.
Oh my God, you're putting me to sleep. No wonder you go from guy to guy. You never get to the point.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going out,
You probably had Taco Bell before.
inside, I smell is poop.
you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. It's for him. It's for all my dogs. For all y'all. Sitting behind the gate. Trying to be slick. Lot of West East Coast. West Coast. From the top to the bottom. Top field. Killers to the killers. Bullshit. From my boy to Anna, them do have no money. Bullshit. From my boy to Anna, you them do have no bullshit. From my boy to Anna, them do have no bullshit. From my boy to Anna, you them do have no sitting back, reminiscing about my piece in the pen, shaking my head cause I know I ain't gon' see him again. But damn, I miss my daughter where we used to ball. Big boys in the club drinking alcohol. He play some big bins with them grown balls. Brushed out leather seats like a movie star. Get that money, player, that's my motto. Now we shed tears when we took the bottle. They gave my dog 30 years just to think about it. And your kids out here, don't worry about it. Because it's all good, nigga, just hold on. And if you ever need me, player, pick up your telephone. I'm smoking weed for you, getting drunk for you. And every time I hit that head, cause I hit it for you. It's like you dead to the world, but still alive in the streets. And ain't no telling when the boys gon' come and get me. Money, bullshit, from my boy to Anna, them do have no money, bullshit, from my boy to Anna, you them do have money, bullshit, from my boy to Anna, them do have money, bullshit, from my boy to Anna, you them do have. They got my partner locked up and they keeping them trapped off in this 8x10. He writing me letters telling me, dog, go and do what you can. Cause this world is filled with sins. Having these niggas thinking about drama. Thinking my money and my nigga who got killed in the summer. Body stacking like lumber. Niggas be killing niggas for dollar bills. The frost all through the set like they be hard and this shit is real. But the fact you're still living the 9-9, you fine. Niggas a grab a take it straight spit off like they were blind. 25 with the L is like hell to a soldier. Thinking about your children, trapped off in the building. Wishing you never killed them. Thinking about your living. Never took what was given. Now you stuck off in some prison. My mission to reach all my niggas that wanna listen and realize my nigga that's dead that done still died, but it's still alive, but it's trapped in this curse. So when you thinking about that money, how much this shit really worth? Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, them do have no money. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, you them do have money. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, them do have money. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna. I remember a young nigga coming up with my cousins and uncles, cheaping on that weed, giving a fuck. Now them fools locked up. I could've showed them niggas, could've told them niggas, but I ain't know about that path till I got a trigger. So now I ask, was it worth taking the soul and lose eternal life in the cell? Then the hell you choose. But while you do your bid, I'm gonna take care of your kids. They gon' live like you live and they was ballin' to live. I pour some beer, but you ain't dead now. Cause forever in me, you gon' always ball. Sometimes I reminisce about my nigga Brian Murray. Tell her they can send letters is what he always told me. 1999 is approaching, you player. Get your shit right. P.S. I'll see you later when the curtain fall. Have your soul right. Even though it's dark night, you gon' see daylight. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, them do have no money. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, you them do have money. Bullshit, from my boy to Anna, you them do have bullshit, money talk, bullshit talk. From my boy to Anna, you them do have no talk again. Money talk, bullshit talk. From my boy to Anna, you them do have no talk again. Money talk, bullshit talk. From my boy to Anna, you them do have no talk.
Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth? Was it really worth? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth? Was it really worth? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth all the money? Was it really worth? Was it really worth?
What?
Why is it that people in the St. Pete Kava community talk behind each other's back, but when they're in the same room, they're friends? You're a bunch of phonies. Funk that. Come on, no.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Lex with the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Radio Network. There are so many podcasts out there that are just effing horrible. This guy is not one of them. Now back to Ryan Hoppe with the Hoppe Hour.
Hey everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my man Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's the AI song that mispronounced my last name.
This is the theme to Hoppe Hour. The theme to Hoppe Hour. Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
With Ryan Hoppe bringing
Hoppe. Get it right.
Let's dance right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the laughs will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all
Hoppe.
Grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme of what is it?
Whatever.
Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the rooms. Crazy fun and all the loons. Hop Sour brings the booze. Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Hoppe Hour, we're never done. Ryan Hoppe, number one. Come and join us, everyone. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We
Hoppe.
sing. Grab your friends and let's all swing. Hop, hop, hop.
Final segment, most likely. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We don't
Hoppe, get it right.
grab your friends and let's all swing.
Whatever.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes.
Yeah.
Hoppe's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Fans, we got breaking news. Tom Thibodeau has been fired by the New York Knicks. He has been relieved of his coaching duties. And the end of the Tom Thibodeau era is here. I have a lot of thoughts about this, and we're about to go live on the channel.
All right, so there's all I can find right now. I'll have more in-depth breakdowns tomorrow, but so let me explain to people that are not NBA fans. Tom Thibodeau was an assistant coach on the 2000s Celtics team, the original Big Three. And then in 2010, he left after they lost to the Lakers in Game 7 and joined the Bulls with Derrick Rose. Now, Tom Thibodeau is not human. He is a human, he is a basketball robot. He's not from here. I kind of like Tom Thibodeau, but what happens with Tom Thibodeau is he does this thing where he plays his players like a whole game. And it's like, dude, this isn't a video game. Like, all his players get tired by the end of the season. And his teams never have a good bench, especially when he's been on like the coach of the Knicks. And by the end of the playoffs, his teams are tired. So here's the thing. The Knicks had their best season in a quarter century. Jalen Brunson's a baller. Everybody knows the story that when he went to Stevenson High School, he beat John Hersey High School, a bunch of seniors that cried. It was kind of nice because a lot of them made fun of me, so I was obsessed with it and seeing this little freshman score 30 points. So I like Jalen Brunson. But the problem is, who are the Knicks going to get? The Knicks need to be better on defense. They need to get a better bench. And Thibodeau is fascinating because either the Knicks could really step up next year and have a better season, or this could really hurt them. And then there's this nonsense. Okay. So I worked in sports radio. Everybody knows that. And it's okay. Greg Giannotti from WFAN had some harsh words about Karl Anthony Towns. They would never say it to his face, though.
The Knicks have a 7-foot, 250-pound problem on their hands. That's according to WFAN host Greg Giannotti, who torched the Knicks big man on Monday.
Sports radio always got to be so loud.
As the dust continues to settle from Saturday's season-ending loss to the Pacers in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Towns is a loser. That is their biggest problem. The guy is a loser.
What are you, Greg Giannotti? You're a guy that got a job because you replaced Craig Carton because he was caught gambling.
Giannotti said, "He's a losing player. He complains. He is soft. He shows you flashes where he's the best player on the court. Not enough. He doesn't play enough defense.
I mean, that is true, but I love how when they were balling against the Celtics in the second round, he was the next coming of Jesus. And when they traded Julius Randle for him, he was the next coming of Jesus. And then, like typical Big Apple sports radio, like typical New York City media, they throw him under the bus because they're a bunch of losers.
Bitches and moans. He is, up until this point in his career, a loser who is making $50 million.
All right. So there's that. There's this interesting clip I'll get to in a second. So Zion Williamson from the Pelicans, he is facing rape charges from somebody and like aggravation and like choking charges, I believe. And Mariah Mills, who we've all jerked off to before, she asked Tony Busby to represent her. And if Tony Busby says no to representing you, that's when you know you're a loser. Here is Mariah Mills' video. And for the first time, it's not her naked with stuff in her mouth.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. And I hope me and
we've heard you go, oh God.
Any of the other victims, you know, I just hope we all get justice.
Yeah, that's the thing with porn stars. They have no personality. She's not getting to the point.
And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last.
Yeah, if you're throwing threats at her, you're a loser as well. I'm not saying she's any saint, but come on, no.
Last 3 years have been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice. And
I'm like 50-50 if something really happened to her. The crying seems kind of believable, but she's also wearing shades, like so you don't know if she's really crying or.
This all can be resolved, and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
There's that. Tinder is going to test a height filter. You know, short guys are going to be mad about that. And short guys come up to me all the time. Oh my God, it must be so great being tall. Yeah, I love the back pain I have. It's wonderful. That was Hoppy's Hoops. What's going on with this?
Whoa! Hoppy Hot Topic!
Alec Baldwin and wife Hilaria have no strings to hold thumb down.
It's Hillary. She's a rich girl from Boston.
The couple poked fun at their online critics June 2nd on
If you're having to respond, you know it's driving you nuts.
Instagram, following a viral interview at this event in March, where
he came off like a whipped beta male douchebag. You're whipped.
Hilaria was seemingly scolding her husband of more than a decade for interrupting her. The 41-year-old donning that very same green number as they parodied one of their biggest labels in the aftermath.
God, they're freaking douchebags!
With people portraying Alec as Pinocchio and
He is Pinocchio.
Hilaria, the string puller Geppetto, completing the picture, a Disney soundtrack.
I can't play any of this because of copyright. I'm sorry. All right, let me see here. Do I want to take a break or do I want to just get into the Chrisleys? Let's get this show over with. Don't have all day. All right. Again. I love how the Chrisleys get pardoned by Trump and now they're acting like they're innocent. No, you just got pardoned by Trump, dummies.
Happy Hot Topic!
Mom's been at home just doing laundry, organizing.
What an annoying voice. It's a cackling hen.
Spending time with Chloe, me.
Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley are making up for lost time.
I bet they're not having sex because he's probably into dudes.
Nearly a week after the Chrisley Knows Best alums were released from prison after receiving pardons from President Donald Trump.
I love how she was a part of the RNC and she donated money so you could just buy Trump's love besides his kids and daughters.
Their daughter Savannah Chrisley shares insight into what their first days back at home looked like on the June 3rd episode of her Unlocked podcast.
Yeah, it's got to be weird for them. They're fake bougie, they're annoying, they're rich people, and then to like be locked up had to be a culture shock. And Savannah, no wonder she's single. Whenever you see a beautiful girl that's single, that means she's annoying.
Yesterday was really fun. I cooked dinner for my entire family. I made steaks, pasta, salad, potato. Like, we had a smorgasbord.
I'll brag a little more. They are so out of touch. Not all rich people are douchebags. But if there was a prototype, if there was a stereotype for a typical elitist, moronic douchebags, cretins, it would be them.
Of things. My parents enjoyed it and loved it.
That's good. What are they going to say? Oh, your food sucks? You got them out of prison.
Their family press conference May 30th, during which Savannah and Todd publicly detailed their commitment to fighting against his prior convictions.
Don't fight against anything. There was a reason you were locked up. You did tax evasion. It makes me so mad because the little guy, person listening to my show right now, I'm not talking about height, the everyday average Joe that works their ass off. If you did this, you'd go to prison. But, we're rich and famous. Screw off.
The father-daughter duo also took a trip to Nordstrom to buy him a new suit for the occasion.
I would just love to bitch slap Todd. He's got such a bitch slap face. Him or that little Nepo baby of his, Chase.
But while they were there, they realized they were being followed by paparazzi.
Duh, of course it's going to happen. It's so funny.
So we went to Nordstrom. We thought we were in the clear, but no.
I have another clip of good old Savannah talking. Here's another clip from her podcast. Shut up.
Nope. The press followed us into Nordstrom and were chasing us around in Nordstrom. It was comical. That's why I put that photo of me and Dad out there.
And you're wearing your MAGA hat like a beta male whipped douche. Well, not beta. I'm beta female.
It's like, I'm not going to let them get the first picture. No.
You wanted that. Of course you did. You guys have no redeeming talent. This is all you have. Of course you wanted that.
Not happening. So we really had fun with that whole journey. Dad has not lost his sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. Your father's a real comedian. The funniest part about your father is he tries to pretend he's straight.
He is still as spunky as ever.
Oh, yeah, he is.
For what Julie, who is noticeably absent from their family press conference,
oh, yeah. She's so in love with them.
chose to do with her first few days of freedom, she opted to soak up some quality time with her and Todd's adopted daughter, Chloe.
It's good.
Mom's been at home just doing laundry, organizing, spending time with Chloe, me. We actually sat the first morning she was home. We laid on my bed and just went through my Instagram and just caught her up on all the posts and videos and just everything that's gone on since she's left. And it was really cool to see her reactions and to catch her up on life.
You know who that dumb broad reminds me of? She reminds me of Brian's girlfriend from Family Guy.
My God, he's practically ruined me. I've created a monster. Meg, we've got to do something.
We? Are you kidding? Do you really think I would help you out in any way after everything you've done to me?
What are you talking about?
You see this, Connie? This is from when you called me sticky ass cow in 6th grade. This one is from when you made a plaster cast of my vagina freshman year. You want my help? You can go yourself.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppy on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time to come into an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.